be good. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to install a website in Notion using MotionLink. Alright, so a really cool MotionLink feature was released yesterday that allows you to install a website like in like less than 5 minutes. So it no longer takes like 40 minutes or so to set up a website. You can just install it from the template store. I'll be showing you what that is right now. So the instructions on how to install a website are basically on the website, on the MotionLink website, or the docs rather. So if you go to installing websites, you'll get these instructions. So I'll be basically taking you through these instructions with like your website that I got from the template store. And yeah, so let's get going. So obviously the first thing you'll need to do, as they say here, is you have purchased your website from the MotionLink store and have duplicated the template into your Notion. So the store is basically, if you go to the MotionLink website, you go to shop, you're gonna get the template store here. There's like 3 of them right now, but more are still coming. Like 3 websites that you can install. So yeah, so I'll be installing this one, the Agile Manifesto one. So this is like a single page website that shows the contents of this Notion dashboard page and can be used to quickly share ideas, and you can add text, images, and other media. So how this website looks like, it's basically like a single page basically, and obviously you get the Notion dashboard that allows you to manage content for the website. So that dashboard is like a single page. It looks like this basically. So how the website itself looks like. So if you copy the link under the demo there, so if you copy the demo link and you can paste it here, we should be able to see how it looks like. Okay, there we go. So this is how the website looks like. As you can see, it's just what you put in Notion. That page as it is. So yeah, so this is what we'll be installing for us, and yeah, I think we can write a story here and then just share that as our website. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's start going. So obviously you need to add to bag and then check out, and then do the whole payment thing, and then you're gonna get a receipt that looks like this, right? So the receipt basically tells you that there's a redirect link. So this redirect link here is a link to the Notion template that you should duplicate into your workspace, right? Yeah, so the Notion template is like the dashboard for the website. Yeah, so I've already done that. So you click the link in the receipt, like on the receipt, and then it's going to take you to a Notion template, and then you duplicate that template into your workspace. Yeah, that's like a really easy thing. So hopefully you know how to do it. Yeah, it's super easy though. So where's my Notion? There we go. So I've already duplicated the template. So this is like the template for the website that we're going to be installing. So as you can see, it's basically, it has like a title, and then there's like a link here. So the important thing, as they say here, let me see, I think they say it here also. Do they say? Okay, not here. But the important thing is to not remove this link until after you have installed the website, right? So okay, so if once you have the template, you basically good to go, right? Yeah. So before we start to install the website, we need to go through these 3 things, like before you install. So what they're saying here is that before you install the website, make sure that the following are true. First of all, you are signed into your GitHub account. So if you go to github.com, you should be in your account. So you can create a GitHub account by following the link here. Then it's gonna go to GitHub, help you create an account. Yeah, so GitHub is basically where your website source code is gonna sit. So the reason why they did it like that is so that if you have developers or you are a developer yourself, you can be able to customize your website further, by modifying the code in that. So yeah, so make sure you sign into your GitHub account, and then you are signed into your Netlify account. So Netlify is basically the hosting service that's going to host the website. Yeah, Netlify is just that, just a hosting service. Okay, so Netlify is this one here. So app.netlify.com, and then it's going to ask you to sign up, or ask you to sign up, or log in, and then you're just going to log in and it's going to come here. All right. And obviously the third one, or the third requirement, is that you are signed into your Notion account. Obviously that's like the base of all this. So your Notion should basically, make sure you're signed into the account or the workspace that you duplicated the template into. All right, so once those three things are done, we are ready to install. Awesome. So installing the website. Okay, so we have duplicated the Notion template and we'll have a root page with a callout block that looks like the following. There it is. So that's the callout block they're talking about. Then we get the articles profile. So yeah, you get this thing. So this is what they call the collections. So what you see here, these things here, these are like the collections. We're gonna come back to that. So you can remove the GitHub link in the title after installation. Again, they're saying it here. So they do say it after installation, not before. And then you follow the link in the callout block to install the website. The link is different for each template. Okay, that's fine. The callout block is a gray box with the warning emoji. Come on, we know that. So there we go. The link will take you to the MotionLink console where you will have to sign into your GitHub, Notion, and Netlify accounts. If you are not redirected back to MotionLink, come to your Notion and follow the link again. Okay, so let's follow the link and we expect to be asked to sign into our GitHub, Notion, and Netlify accounts. So follow the link and let's see what it says. Okay, it's asking us to sign into GitHub. Sign in with GitHub rather. Okay, so if that is like the first time you're doing it, like the very first time you authorize MotionLink with your GitHub account, you are going to get a pop-up that asks you if you want to continue. So the pop-up was going to be like from GitHub asking if you really want to authorize MotionLink with your GitHub account. So GitHub is done. So now it's asking for Notion. Okay, so you're going to say authorize in Notion. Okay, so when you do this part actually. Okay, I'm going to show you now. So when you authorize a mode with Notion, make sure that you select the workspace that has the template that you just duplicated, right? So select that workspace, then go to select pages. So what's important here, as I was saying, is that you select the template you just duplicated, right? That template there that you just duplicated, or the dashboard for the website you're about to install. That's what they want. That's the access that it needs. So if you forget to do that, it's going to give you an error during installation saying that you must give access from Notion, and then they tell you here how to do that, and then they tell you that you can access the link again to you can follow the link again to install. But to avoid all that, let's just give it access now. So allow access. Okay. So GitHub is done, Notion is done. So we expect it now to ask for our Netlify account. So let's see what it says. Okay, there it is. It is asking for Netlify. So Netlify is basically where our site is hosted. So we're going to authorize with Netlify. Okay, there we go. Like an application named MotionLink console is asking for permission to access your access Netlify on your behalf. That's pretty cool. So authorize. Okay, awesome. All right, so we've done all that authorization stuff. We are now in step 2, where it says MotionLink will ask you to confirm the installation. Confirm installation. Okay, that's pretty cool. Confirm to begin the installation. So that's clicking the continue button. Okay, let's click continue. Okay, it's fetching the Notion dashboard. It's forking the website. This may take a moment. Okay, let's see. Okay, so once that is done, then you're going to be in step 3, I assume. Yes, we should be in step 3. So forking website, creating Netlify site, linking GitHub plus Netlify plus Notion. So if you've been using the MotionLink before, this step is basically creating all the links. Yeah, it's basically creating all the links. That's a really cool thing. So it's doing it automatically now. Installation complete, your website is successfully installed. Its URL can be found on the Notion dashboard. So if you go back to Notion, oh hectic, there it is. We can see the URL for the website. So If we click on it, it gives us an error. Let's see what they say. The URL or its URL can be found in the Notion dashboard. Initially, the URL was showing error as the website is currently empty. Okay, we are getting the error, so then we're still on the same page. You'll need to trigger an initial publish from the dashboard. See your dashboard instructions on how to do this. Okay, we are following these instructions. Okay, so once installation completes, your site will be ready. The caller block in Notion will have the URL. Okay, yes, we did see that. To your website hosted on Netlify. You'll now need to trigger an initial build. Okay, that's pretty cool. Log into GitHub. Okay, so the next step now is to trigger the initial publish or the initial build. What do they call it here? An initial publish. Okay, an initial publish. So you're gonna log into GitHub, and under your repositories tab, let me see where I get that. I don't think that's the tab they're talking about. If I go to repositories, oh, there we go. Under the repositories tab, select the newly created repository. So that's going to be this one, the Agile Manifesto template. We select it. You can sort the repositories by last update time to be the first one. Okay, we know how to do that. And under Actions tab, so if you go to Actions now, we're going to get this thing here. You'll see a UI that looks like this. Okay, we are getting there. Click on I understand my workflows, go ahead and enable them. I understand my workflows, go ahead and enable them. So I click on that. Okay, there we go. It's good. And then, so you've clicked that. Now we have to go back to Notion and pick any page from the collections below the caller block. Okay, so if we go back to Notion, back to our template here, and we pick a collection, what did they say? Pick any page from the collections below the caller block. So I'm going to pick this collection. Like that's the only collection we have here though. So you pick any page and set the page status to draft and then back to what it was. So it's public. We're going to move it to draft and then back to public. Okay, so that's done. Okay, public publisher completed. So for us it was public. We wait 1 to 3 minutes and the URL inside the caller block should be pointing to a populated website. Okay, so wait 1 to 3 minutes and this guy here should now show our website, like the website that you just installed now. So we're just waiting for that now, 1 to 3 minutes, and we should have a website. I'm getting excited, so yeah. Let me see. In the meantime, I'm going to search on the side what I'm going to put on my website. I'm going to search for short stories. Short stories. Okay, it's still doing. It said 1 to 3 minutes, so let's just wait for it. Okay, I found this story. I don't even know what it's about. I'm just gonna write it there just for demo purposes. Okay, it's still going. Okay, still going. Okay, I found this short story. I'm gonna take this short story here, here. Copy that. Okay. 1 to 3 minutes. We're still waiting. Let's see now. Oh, there we go. 1 to 3 minutes. So there it is. We have a website connected to Notion. yeah, that's pretty cool. Before we get excited, let's just finish the rest of the steps. Oh, we almost done actually. So wait 1 to 3 minutes, and the URL inside the caller block should be pointing to a populated website. Yes, we have our website now. You can now start changing the content of your website. Note that it can take up to 3 minutes for your changes to reflect, for your changes in Notion to reflect on the website. And then they tell you what are collections. Yeah, like I said, the collections are basically what you see. So if you go back to the root page, the collections of these things that are listed here. It's basically the databases, the child databases containing the pages to be published. Yeah. So those are collections. And let's see what else it says. And then it says, okay, we can start enjoying our thing now. Obviously, if this is like your first time, like the first time you're using MotionLink, then follow the link here to learn how to manage your content. So if I say open link in new tab, managing content, they basically tell you how to publish new content, how to unpublish content, and then updating your content. So this is the step that you're going to be doing as we're going to be updating the contents of our website. So if this is like your first time, make sure you understand what they're saying here, because this is, yeah, they're basically showing you how you can change your content. Yeah, so we now want to, so let's see what it says. It's showing this. Yeah, we don't really care about this. We want to tell our own story here. So go to content and then change that, set it to draft. Okay, remember setting it to draft? It's like they're saying here, right? Change the page status to anything but publish, completed, public. So change it to anything but public for us. So that's going to be draft, obviously. Okay, and now we want to remove. Let's write our story. Let's write our story. The story is Mark Twain, Charles. Okay, I don't even know what the story is about though, so I hope it's good though, because I just got this from the internet now. Then I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, there we go. And then obviously Grammarly is gonna tell me a lot of stuff around, but that's Grammarly for you. And then obviously I'm gonna put this thing here, this part here. Let's put it as a quote. Yeah, I'm gonna put that part as a quote. Okay, that's our story. So this story should now be showing on our website, or should show on our website in 1 to 3 minutes time after we publish. Okay, so we've got that, and we're gonna say we're happy, so go ahead and set it public. Okay, let's wait for the magic to happen. So 1 to 3 minutes, it should be showing. So let's just wait now. In the meantime, let me just check what the story is about here. Mark Twain, Charles, biography, that. Okay. Uncle Ned, Sam. Okay. I don't know what's happening there, but it's fine. Okay, we're just gonna wait for it now to publish our story. Yeah, so this is basically how to install, like, what do you call this, a website in Notion using MotionLink. Obviously this is like one website, but the steps are the same for all of them. So as they keep adding more websites, you will be following the exact same steps, you know. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But still nothing. Okay, still nothing. Okay, 1 to 3 minutes, we're still going there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Awesome, awesome. As you can see, our story has been published, and we obviously got our footer here at the bottom. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can put a horizontal rule there. But that's for another story. Yeah. Yeah. So that's basically our new website. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so as you can see, it's really simple. You just purchase the website from the template store. You then get a link to your Notion template. You duplicate that template into your workspace, and then you follow the install link inside the template. So that the install link basically looks like this. Do your MotionLink things, like let MotionLink handle it, and then your website should be ready. Oh, obviously you do the initial publish, and then you start adding your content and everything. And remember, before you start installing, you need to make sure you have a GitHub account, you have your Netlify account, and you obviously have a Notion account. So that's that. I mean, that's that. Yeah, just do try it, and give the guys some feedback. It's like a really cool feature. So I hope that you all find it useful. Obviously, Light Owl is using this to make a website for their clients. So I hope you guys also find it useful, more than their clients, hopefully. Yeah, that's that, and that's it from my side. Cool.